Hi everyone, welcome to Let's Get Real. Thank you for joining me. Today we are going to be talking about the importance of everybody, and I mean absolutely everybody, having a side hustle. Especially as we've just moved into the second lockdown. It's just so clear how uncertain the time that we are living in. We don't know what's going on with our jobs, whether we're going to be furloughed one minute to the next or whether we're going to be made redundant. And I think it's so important for us to have a second stream of income coming into the household, that you would not be put under so much pressure if something was to happen with your day-to-day job. A side hustle is defined as anything that you can do on the side that puts money into your pocket. This is absolutely the best time for everybody to start something. If you can do it from home, even better. We're in a lockdown, you're not allowed to go anywhere. So if you can make money while working from home, then that's fantastic. So today I'm going to be going through some of the COVID-proof ideas that you can actually use as a side hustle to start making money from home. A lot of these ideas you will be able to start immediately. I am not going to be telling you to do things like mystery shopping. Obviously, shops are closed anyway. I'm not going to be telling you to start completing surveys online. I have actually tried that myself. I found it to be a rather painful experience. After about 40 hours of completing surveys or whatever it was, to then get a £10 voucher in the post was a complete waste of my time. So I will not be telling you to do anything like that. So stay tuned if you would like to hear how you can make money working from home. Some of the things I'm going to be telling you about require minimal effort. Some do require that you put a bit more elbow grease into it before you can start making money. E-commerce is definitely the way to go when it comes to trying to make money during a pandemic, during a lockdown, or from home. What I would suggest to anybody is, if you want to make money working from home, e-commerce is definitely what you need to be looking at. And e-commerce is just a fancy word of saying people are buying and selling online. You want to be the person who is selling. You don't want to be the consumer, you want to be the producer. So e-commerce is very broad, so I'm going to break down some of the ideas that people can start pretty much straight away in most cases to make money online. So side hustle number one, selling things online, just like I said. So you could use a platform like eBay, you could use Amazon, Gumtree, Facebook Marketplace. These sites are already created, so you don't have to create a site yourself. And what this means is you can just sign up to them, pay a small fee in most cases, and you can find items that you already have, items that you are no longer needing. As long as they're in pretty decent condition, people will pretty much buy anything. And this is something that you can continue to do for as long as you need to. If you have children, children are always going to need new clothes, and if the old clothes are in good condition, you can just keep selling those. You could also consider something like drop shipping. What drop shipping allows you to do is for you as the person selling to contact a manufacturer wherever they may be in the world, for example China, and you would say to them, I'm going to be selling your item. Customers are going to be ordering through your website, but the manufacturers are going to be delivering the items directly to the customers for you. You have a price that's pre-agreed with the manufacturers, say £10 for example, but on your website you are selling these items for £50. So when a customer orders from your website, they pay you £50, you pay the manufacturer £10, and the manufacturer dispatches the item directly to the customer. You don't even have to touch the item. Guys, people are making a killing from doing this. There are lots of videos on YouTube on how to do this, how to drop ship. Side hustle idea number two, selling items that you have produced yourself. So this could be something that you have physically had to make. It could be arts and crafts, it could be health and beauty, lip gloss, whatever. These sort of items, they can be sold online on websites like Etsy. You could also sell items that you have produced. So it could be something like a manual, like a how-to guide. So if you have a particular skill or experience in a particular area that lots of people don't have a skill or experience in, you could write a book about it, you could write a manual, you could create a spreadsheet, you can literally create anything and you can sell it. People will buy anything. So just think about, what can you sell? Side hustle idea number three, online freelancing. So guys, if you have a particular skill or a particular niche, or you've got experience in a field that lots of people don't, then this is an idea for you. Good at coding, you can build websites, be a virtual assistant, in data entry. You can advertise your services on websites like Fiverr, People Per Hour, freelance.com, Upwork. You would advertise your skills on the website. You would also put a portfolio up so people can see what you can do or what work you've done in the past. You set your own rate as well, how much you want them to pay you. So they will tell you, I need you to build me a website, I need you to edit a video, or whatever the task might be. And you would say, okay, I can get this done in 2 days, 3 days, and they pay you. It's that simple. If you have the skill and you can do something, why not get paid for it? Especially if you are locked down and you're not going anywhere anyway, then it just makes sense. Side hustle idea number 4. Online tutoring, guys. Pretty much lots of people in the world want to learn how to speak English. So if you are the sort of person who has the skills to teach English, and you have a computer, you have a headset, and you don't mind waking up or being awake at odd hours in the night, or in the morning, depending on where you are actually having students across the world, then this is something that you should consider. Some websites require you to have a degree, some don't, some just require you to take a course. It really just depends. It's really good money. I looked into doing this when I was on maternity leave, but I quickly realized doing this and having a baby was not going to work. But it's something that is definitely worth looking into because it will bring you a steady stream of income. It's not only English, guys. There are lots of things that people want to learn how to do that they don't know how to do now. But if you have the skills, you can teach them how to do it. So it's just worth knowing, what is there a demand for, and can I actually teach this? If it's something that you can teach, then I would say, guys, absolutely go for it. You set your own rate of how much you can charge people. And it could bring you money whilst working from home. Side hustle idea number 5. Blogging, guys, blogging. So if you are a person who likes writing, if you like writing stories, you want people to read what's going on from your perspective in the world, or anything, you like cooking, you like sewing, whatever the case might be, you can write about it. This will require you to have a website of your own. And you can just put your own information on there. And the way you would make money from this is that you could work through brand partnerships. So depending on what you're writing about, you know, an organization could contact you and say, right, we want to work in partnership with you. You could get Google AdSense. So adverts would be placed onto your blog. And the more traffic that gets driven to your website, then the more money you would be able to make from the adverts. You could get sponsored posts, so somebody might contact you and say, can you write this post, and we'll pay you to do it. There are apparently lots of ways you can make money from blogging, but from my understanding, it's not going to bring you riches straight away. Something else that you could do online, guys, is actually what I'm doing right now is YouTube. So once again, this is another slow burner. This isn't something that's going to make you a millionaire overnight. You've got to amass quite a following. You've got to have so many watched hours of your videos. And effectively, after a period of time, you could have your channel monetized. What basically that means is that adverts get placed onto your channel. And when people watch the adverts, you get money. Simple as that. So if you have something that you are passionate about, that you want to tell the world about, this is something that you can consider. If we are going to be working from home or be in a lockdown for goodness knows how long anyway, then maybe it's something that you could consider doing. You do not need a lot of equipment to do it. I am actually shooting my videos from my phone. You can probably tell, but it's also an option as to something that could bring you a stream of income at some point in the future. I'm not quite there yet, but that's an option. The last COVID-proof idea I'm going to talk about is actually not something that you can do from home. So if you are a person who's anxious about COVID, if you don't want to actually be out in public, then this will not be for you. But the last thing I was going to suggest is to be a delivery person. So this could be delivering for Amazon or Hermes, delivering packages, because whilst we are all in lockdown, we are all on the computer ordering. So a lot of these organizations are actually struggling to cope with the demand. We probably are aware that Jeff Bezos is probably on his way to being a trillionaire now, because during the lockdown, we all went Amazon crazy. So this is an option to make some money on the side. So if you have a vehicle and you don't mind driving around and dropping packages off, that's something to consider that can make money on the side. Not only for Amazon, even for food delivery. So you could be like a Deliveroo person. I think they ride bicycles, I've seen them. But you could also be a delivery person if you have a car, so you could contact your local takeaway. Those are sort of the ideas that I've considered and I think are COVID proof that you would be able to use to make some money in lockdown, or whilst you're working from home, or even if you're not working from home, if you just want to make money from home. There might be other ideas that I haven't considered. Please, I would like you to comment below and tell me, is there anything that I'm missing? I would always like to hear about new ways that money can be made. Who doesn't want to? If you have got any value from watching this video at all, guys, please, please, please smash the like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I would appreciate if you can share this video with whoever you think needs to hear it. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will catch you in the next video.